Hey, are you a family looking for a full off-road caravan at that $100,000 price point? We've got the Radiant Outback 226 rear bunk. In 2025, this layout and model was our biggest seller by far in the family range across my whole dealership. I'm going to give you a demonstration of the 2026 model and show you why the Radiant Outback with the rear bunks at the back is Australia's favourite family caravan. The Radiant Outback 226 rear bunks has everything you need to see this beautiful country. This one on display coming in at a tear weight at 2751 with a 3.5 tonne load capacity is giving you about 750 kilos of load capacity. Not only that, it has everything you need to go off-road. Let's go around this caravan and show you everything you need to know about this beautiful van. As we step to the front of this caravan, you can see how much it is feature packed, especially for going off-road. DO35 off-road coupling, stone guard to protect the caravan from rocks and stones whilst off-road. You've got your two 9-kilo gas bottles there, with a massive toolbox on the front. Now with this toolbox, we have gone away from the traditional checker plate finish for a more premium, stealthy looking enamel upgrade. Smooth black enamel finish, jerry can either side of this toolbox. On the door side, you're lucky enough to have a slide out and tons of storage on this side. On the door side of the caravan, you can see we have a massive tunnel boot, and what I love about this tunnel boot is it has a light either side of the tunnel boot, allowing you to be able to see at night time. But not only that, Radiant have an annex light above the tunnel boot, and what I love the most, light, smart access to be able to get to that annex light. Most other caravans, you've got to go inside the caravan, guess out of about 12 different light switches and try and guess the right one. Here it's there, and not only that, all the Radiant caravans have bug lights built in to the outside lighting. We have a gas bayonet barbecue point, which is in a great location, close to your tunnel if you wanted to put an outside barbecue there, or your toolbox if you wanted to have a barbecue or a Weber. What I love about this layout, especially, and when I go inside and show you the layout, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. We've got a pantry here, and this again is stock standard on this Radiant Outback rear bunk caravan in 22-foot 6. Perfect for your salts, peppers, tomato sauce, tongs. Right next to your gas bayonet point, your tunnel boot and your slider. It's in a great location to be able to utilize the outdoors. So much of your caravan is done in this area here outside your caravan. That's why this caravan is packed full of so many features to be able to utilize and enjoy the outdoors. For example, outdoor picnic table. Not only that, the outdoor picnic table is equipped with a light here and a USB-C point underneath there to be able to charge your phones and whatnot whilst you're outside. Outside TV hatch, 12 volt TV point, 240 and TV bracket, nicely located there. The TV that comes standard with the caravan can be relocated outside to enjoy it whilst outside. Outside speaker system, again only the highest of quality there with an Aussie Traveller awning. Double step comes standard on this layout, and most importantly, the Radiant caravans are built in Campbellfield, Victoria. They are Australian made and Australian owned, built for Australian conditions. Let's have a look at the chassis and what makes this a true Australian Outbacker. What makes this caravan the king of the Outback is the foundation of this caravan. Australian chassis built with Australian steel, a flat floor giving you so much more clearance underneath your caravan, and that is because of this layout here. Because it's a centre bathroom, we can't have your traditional wheel box on this layout. We've raised it up to be able to give you more drawers inside, taller in a great location, and giving you this ground clearance. Now the wheels, the shoes of this caravan. We've got 16-inch wheels underneath here, with most importantly, an independent suspension, the Tuff Rider, Australian-made Tuff Rider independent off-road suspension, with 2 shocks on each wheel and a coil under there as well. Because this caravan's a rear bunk and we've got it in a double bunk version, we get additional storage on the rear. This is another tunnel boot running all the way through the back of the caravan. Now obviously, if it is a free bunk option, you won't get this, but for 2 bunks, it's perfect storage, giving you a lot more storage than your traditional caravan. Safety Dave rear view camera here, higher checker plates on the back and on the side, This year in the 2026 version, we've raised it up to 800mm, giving you that little bit more protection than most caravans on the market. What I love as well is the rear wood box in that black enamel finish rather than the checker plate. Spare wheel smartly located here, again keeping the caravan as compact as possible rather than sticking out a little bit further, with a free arm rear bumper bar. In terms of water capacity, this van comes standard with 295 litre water tanks, 100 litre grey water tank, which is slightly bigger than most of our competitors out there. In terms of power and solar, we do have one 200 amp hour lithium battery with the provision for a second. We have 3 200 watt solar panels on the roof, and we have already pre-wired all of our vans for an inverter. One item that I was very mindful, and the team at Radiant were when designing the Radiant Outback, was keeping it to a price as close to or under $100,000 as we could. Last year, about 50% of our clients wanted the full off-grid system and 50% were happy with the current system here. That's why we've pre-wired it with an inverter. So if you do want to take a stock unit, for example, we can easily add an inverter for you. We can easily add an additional battery, but 50% of our clients actually do want to have that off-grid system, and we can definitely do that for you. Being a true off-roader, dust reduction system standard, this van's equipped with the Dometic DRS system, as well as an outdoor shower. What I love about this layout, again, another feature, something that you change internally affects the outside of the caravan. For example, bed is against the wall here, north-south still, but against the wall. I'll show you when we go inside. But what we've gained by doing that is additional access underneath the bed. So now we have, this is under the bed, we've got more storage here, as well as your front tunnel boot running all the way through. As you can see, this van had everything externally for a true Aussie off-roader. Let's go inside now and show you why this layout is our #1 seller for families. As we step inside of this caravan, you can see why this is our #1 seller. Beautiful layout. What we have gained by going still a north-south bed, we do get some feedback that people don't like east-west beds. We've kept the north-south bed, we've gone to the straight lounge. Reason being, we can still get into this bed easily without jumping over the other person. Straight lounge is giving you more room to get around this table as well, whilst not really actually losing space. If this was an L shape here, that area, you wouldn't be able to sit. So by removing that L shape, you're gaining that seat there as well. What I love about this part as well, if you are getting undressed, look how much room you have to use your robe. Again, a little bit of a storage or day bed if you wanted to put a lounge there, but that's that outside pantry that I spoke about. That's the main bedroom area in terms of layout, but the features that I love in this area that come standard. I love that the Radiant Outback comes with flat blinds in 2026, so much better than those concertina ones that can hold dust and are a lot harder to clean. Dust reduction system, which I mentioned before. Sirocco fan over the main bedroom, as well as lots of lights, and all of these lights have USB-C in them. USB point on that side with the power point, and a nook here again with the power point and USB-C. And by having the bed to one side, look at this, so much robe space. The table can drop down to a bed if you require extra room, but what I love about this table is how easy it is to use and get out the way, or use it as a different function as well. What I love about this section here is that area there traditionally is a dead area. What Radiant has done is utilize this space to take it out of your overhead cabinets while still making it look really nice. What comes standard on the Radiant Outback is the BM PRO system. What I love about the BM PRO system, it is so easy to use, as you can see here, but there's also a smartphone app, so you don't need to be inside that caravan to be able to control it or get updates of power and water. We only use the best brands such as the Fusion Stereo. Fusion are well known in the marine sound system, and that's why Radiant has gone stock standard in the Outback with that. Whilst this van is stunning and you can see the quality to the eye, it's the hidden features that a lot of people don't ask about that come standard in the Radiant Outback. For example, the honeycomb floor. Our honeycomb floor is 18mm fiberglass, which gives you a lot better insulation properties and so much more proactive protection compared to traditional ply on the floor. Normally, traditional ply can lift up over time, especially when going off-road. In terms of the roof, we've ran a fiberglass one-piece roof. No joins in the roof, also better insulation properties, and fiberglass is of course waterproof. Now you can see the quality in this kitchen area. Waterfall bench top, full oven standard, and what I love about the full oven, lid over the cooktop, giving you so much more room to be able to cook and prep food. With your full oven here, your 3 gas, 1 electric mini grill and oven. Another feature that I love about the Radiant, the mood lighting. Above all overhead covers and under the kitchen, we have a small pantry on this layer as standard, as well as bank of drawers, large cupboard under the sink. Again, the only option that is not standard on this is the gold and white sink. However, this is standard and this is the money shot. Coffee nook as standard, with additional pantry storage above. Power point located in that coffee nook. If you don't drink coffee, that's okay. It could be your toaster holder as well as an additional bench top under that coffee nook there. Fridge, 270 litre fridge, one of the biggest fridges you can get. It is a 12-volt compressor fridge as well, keeping your food and drinks so much cooler than your traditional 3-way fridge. And this year we've gone with a Gree aircon as standard, and one of the reasons why we went with the Gree aircon is they are world-renowned, known for aircon refrigeration, as well as being 10 kilos lighter than the aircon we used last year. All these new additional features in 2026 are from our learnings and our customer feedback from 2025. This is our biggest seller, as I mentioned a few times in the video. How can we improve? Bigger fridge, lighter, better aircon, more lighting, more room here. This is why this van is ticking all the boxes. Let's step into this area here. One feature that I love as a young dad is the ability to be able to have a sliding door here and a sliding door into the bunk room, meaning if you needed to go to the toilet at night, you're not walking past the little ones, waking them up. Another major feature is the length of the rear bunks. Because a caravan is traditionally 2.5 meters long, we can utilize all that space for bunks. Now what we have done there, and I'll show you in a little bit, are the rear nooks, allowing kids to have their phone chargers there if you give them that, their books there as well, while still keeping bunks around about that 2 meter mark, so much bigger than the 1.8 that comes standard on most caravans. When designing caravans, we always look on how can we improve. And one feature that we did whilst designing this caravan was seeing that most of our competitors have this wall here in the bunk room of a rear bunk, empty with nothing there. What we've done is utilize storage, to be able to get ready and sit down there, or we can even change this configuration into a kid's desk if you're traveling on the road. As you can see here, we've got a washing machine standard with the cubby nooks there that I mentioned before, and each bunk is equipped with a 12-volt fan as well. If you love this van and you can actually see why this is our biggest seller last year, and you want a van like this, please click the link. Now, if this van isn't for you, if you're a couple not looking for a family, if you want an on-road van, if you want a more extreme van, that's okay. Radiant have 3 different models to cover your needs with over 15 different layouts. If you're looking for a dealer that support their clients and focuses on customer service, Off Track RVs will be the dealership for you. If you love this caravan as much as us, click the link. One of our sales consultants will be more than happy to help you. If you're not located near our dealership, that's okay. More than 50% of our sales are interstate, and we can do a virtual showing or a virtual handover if need be. Thanks for watching. Can't wait to see you on the road.